I'm Tony.
And we were married in September 2008, and we had Bryan and Elle as our photographers. And this is Lily, who joined us after we got married. This is our first baby. Well, we contacted Bryan shortly before Christmas, and so we weren't really expecting such a fast response since it was getting close to the Christmas season, but Bryan responded to my email right away, and he sounded very positive and very excited to meet us and very interested in hearing about our wedding. We're actually in Toronto, so Bryan very graciously agreed to meet us in Hamilton. So we met him halfway and we had a nice chat, and we were just very impressed with him. He had such passion for his work, and he brought his portfolio, and it was all nicely packaged, and it was very obvious that he took a lot of pride in his work, so that was really great. Awesome. So our engagement session was also a lot of fun. I had this idea that I wanted to do a winter session, and we wanted to do skating. And Bryan and Elle were totally up for that, and it was just a lot of fun. This was our first opportunity to meet Elle, and she was really good. I really wanted to do the skating because I used to figure skate, so it was a place, for me, it was a place that I was very comfortable with. And so that was a lot of fun. We didn't even really notice that photos were being taken. We were just enjoying each other and enjoying being out there in the winter atmosphere, and it was fun. The morning of the wedding, Bryan and Elle came by my house and where I was getting ready with my bridesmaids, and we were having a blast. We were having fun. We were getting our hair and makeup done, and we decided to play a little bit too. I actually got on the Wii after I had my wedding dress on and everything, and did a little boxing and did a little Guitar Hero, and it was just great. It was just a really relaxed atmosphere.
Awesome. And we got some cool pictures, right?
Yeah. We decided to do the family portraits right after the ceremony, and everything went very smoothly. We had a list of portraits that we wanted to do that we sent to Bryan and Elle ahead of time, and they brought that with them, and everything was just right on the ball. Do you have anything to say?
It was fun.
It was fun. Okay, going from one group to the other was fairly easy because he had the list of who we had, what
photos we wanted,
and who was going to be in them,
and taking the photos was very natural. There was no taking 10 minutes to pose everybody or anything like that. We felt very relaxed. So the family portraits went really well. When we went to do the portraits with the wedding party, that was a lot of fun. We got to do a lot of fun shots, a lot of very natural shots as well. I know a lot of people kind of complain about weddings and how their cheeks hurt afterwards from smiling so much, but nothing was forced. It was very relaxed and a lot of fun. The online gallery was really good because we have a lot of relatives that aren't in Ontario, so it was very easy for people who couldn't come to the wedding to see all the photos. They were put up very quickly after the wedding. We were very surprised, especially considering how many photos there were. And the site was very easy to navigate, and it was really good to share with our friends and family.
Okay. With the album, we got to kind of work with Bryan with the layout and which pictures we want for each page and how things are going to be in order. And
Tony's very meticulous and very picky, and he wanted the pictures laid out absolutely perfectly, and Bryan had no problem going back and forth with us and rearranging it until we were absolutely satisfied with it. And when we got the final project, it was beautiful. We've showed some friends and they're like, wow, this is the best album we've ever seen. It's really beautiful. After the wedding, we had a lot of comments from friends and family about how well the photographers worked with everyone. My brother in particular said, wow, your photographer was really great. He was taking a lot of shots and trying to get things from all angles, and everybody just felt really comfortable. Nobody felt like they were being watched or anything like that. Everything was so natural. And Bryan and Elle also set up a slideshow during the reception so that our guests could see the photos right away. And that was really great. We had a lot of people going over to the monitor and looking and commenting on how beautiful everything was. So we would recommend to other couples who are planning, when you're going to choose your vendors, you should meet with everybody, meet with all of them, meet with several of them, and really make sure that you're choosing the best one. Don't just go to a website and pick from there, because that might not be the best indication of how they'll actually work with you on the day.
You're a natural, man. Yeah, just going with it, eh? She read the cheat sheet.
Okay. Now I'm stuttering. I don't know what to say.